Hey, this is Mike, and today I want to talk about inflation. It's probably not something that's on the top of your mind, but it should be on the top of your mind because I believe that in the next couple of years, inflation is going to play a really big factor. And because of that, the price of commodities is going to go through the roof. And I believe that commodities will outperform stocks over the next decade. So, what is inflation? Inflation is basically when the price of goods and services begin to go up, and it's usually because a currency gets weak. And the reason why a currency will get weak is usually because the government will print that currency to extremes. Now, right now, we have not experienced any big double digit inflation. In fact, if you look at this inflation chart right here, it's been in the single digits for several decades. You'll see here we have a lot of 1%, 2%. You even have during the crash of 2008 and 2009 negative inflation. In fact, you have to go all the way back to 1981 before you see double-digit inflation, and that was a time when commodities really exploded. In fact, you'll find double-digit inflation in 1974, 1979, 1980, 1981. And then when inflation started to go down, that's when the prices of commodities crashed and the prices of equities went up. However, you have to consider the fact that over the past 12 months, just about every government has spent billions, in the case of the United States, trillions of dollars in stimulus uh, because of the situation, the Rona situation we've had in the past year. So definitely put some gold on your radar. Right now, the chart has been pretty much flat after running up for the past year. But I do think at a certain point that inflation is going to be a problem because of just all the money printing. And I think no matter who's president next year, we're going to have a big stimulus package coming because there are people who need the money. But because of that, at a certain point, people are going to do some panic buying in gold and silver. Now, the one commodity you probably will want to avoid is oil because oil tends to go up with other commodities. But however, since there's a big shift to EV vehicles and alternative energy, oil may not rise as fast as gold and silver. But just bear in mind if you've never invested in commodities before, silver tends to move up and down twice as fast as gold. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at commodity plays. So that's what I have. Just a little talk about inflation and commodities. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like on it and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications because I do multiple updates each day on stocks and the stock market, penny stocks, EV stocks, all that interesting stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.